We have a public hearing, right, correct, the city clerk?
We had that public hearing, Counselor,
Okay.
that one, we had that.
Okay. Okay, on behalf of President Hudson, we'll have some Commissioner Deeds. Councilor Caldwell.
Thank you, Pro Tem Hogan.
There's no Commissioner Deeds, Counselor.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings to all. I have item number 10, and I think we're all set, unless any of my fellow council have any questions. Well, nope, thank you.
Okay, Councilor Michelle.
Thank you, Pro Tem. So item 11 is ready to go. Just from last week conversation, we're told that that's some of the organizations that are involved with this item are already done. So I would like to see if we can have a report of those organizations writing to us. It's just a request. It's not going to hold the item, but is that something that we can request? I don't know. Whoever is out there. We are at 11.
We can,
Okay, can we?
can someone from the administration step up, please?
Yeah. We can have the final report.
Yes.
For the organizations that have already closed out on their contracts.
Absolutely.
I know our point is it's just going to be starting, so. Okay. Any question on this? Okay, we're going to hold item 12. Item 13 is good to go. Item 14 is good to go unless, if anyone has questions. Thank you.
Okay. Councilor Gathers.
Thank you,
You're
President.
holding 12?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, yes.
I'll remove this one and come back.
Not yet.
All righty.
Councilor Gathers.
Thank you, President Pro Temp of items 15 through 18. 15, 16, 17 are good. We're going to hold 18 for now.
18 is being held?
Yeah.
Okay, was the verbiage changed for the amount? Because it was supposed to be up to 54. There was a 1.5 million difference that they're requesting for a 6-month. So I guess that's,
Okay, so
18.
you're talking about the additional money?
yeah, it wasn't in
From
here, but it's in the
1.9,
letter.
it says all terms and conditions remain the same?
It says remain the same, but that's not what the letter says.
Okay, we'll look at the legislation,
Yeah.
Joe, and make sure that is in there, or,
Yeah.
okay, let's talk about it afterwards, because it might be ready, or y'all hold it, what y'all doing?
We're
Okay, you hold
holding
it,
it.
I'm sorry, my bad. Forgot I'm not a legislator.
Okay, we're,
There's no further questions. I'm all set.
okay, thank you, Councilor Gathers. I have items 19 through 26. 19 is ready. 20, 21 is ready. 22 is ready. 23, where's Jake? I saw Jake come in. Jake, is this the one that the Planning Commission recommended the denial? 23 is? Okay, that's ready too.
I have a question on 23. Can you just explain the tobacco law situation?
Yeah. Good afternoon, Council. Jake Dishaw, Deputy Commissioner of Code Enforcement and Zoning Administration. So due to the proximity to parks at that location, anybody, like I could own it. That location does not qualify under the proximity distancing requirements under the tobacco ordinance to get one. So
From where though? From what is what I'm trying to understand. Like what is he near that the proximity doesn't qualify? I don't understand that part.
if I recall correctly, it's a park.
Oh, a park?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
park,
okay.
sorry.
Okay, I understand now.
Got
Okay.
it.
This fellow is already selling
Yeah,
without a
so
license, right?
And during the planning commission meeting, he just kept going on and on about like, oh yeah, I sell tobacco, and like I think it was 3 or 4 times. So, yeah.
Okay.
So he's violating a license without having one, basically.
Right. And continues to do so.
So, well, we're going to shut it down.
Well, right now, the planning commission is recommending denial. He could always reapply, but that's one of the things among a couple other things that would need to be corrected. There is can't sell tobacco, so because he can't get a license to sell tobacco, but he continues to sell. So he could always try to fix all this and correct. He had some site features with his parking that needs to be grass instead of pavement. But if he did all that, he could potentially come back and apply and be reconsidered.
Oh, he's put himself in danger and get shut down.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jake.
You might stay, Jake, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, and I have 24, 25, 26. Does anybody have any issues with any of
Yeah,
those?
I had a question on 24, that's why I was saying he might want to stay.
Okay.
24, is this based on the Housing Visions development, or is there a new?
So we have a few of these. There were a few parcels that were kind of caught in limbo right before the rezone map was adopted in July 23. So ideally, this would have either happened, when the map was proposed, but it went through a re-subdivision, and then I think it was like less than a week before rezone. So it just hasn't been reflected on the official map, and the only way to do that now to get it zoned correctly is to go through this process.
But is this parcel being developed by Housing Vision? Is that part of that? I'm just trying to understand why this single parcel is being taken to R5, unless it's a part of that bigger.
It is, yeah, it is. And the reason we have to do it is because it was sitting there as pending, like it never got changed to R5 because it wasn't reflected on the map when it was adopted in July 23. We have another one coming before you soon too that's similar to this one.
Okay,
But hopefully we won't have too many stragglers.
but this is Housing Vision, not another developer next to
Correct.
them?
Yeah, it's just to fix,
Okay.
I call it
That's
map
good.
maintenance, really.
All right. Thank you.
Jake, hold fast, please. So are we in compliance with spot zoning issues?
Yeah, it'll match other
Yeah.
parcels around it. So yeah, that's not an issue with spot zoning. It's basically just cleaning up and reflecting what would have been called R5 if it wasn't re-subdivided like 4 days before rezone map got adopted, if that makes sense.
Okay. Thank you, counselors. And 25 and 26 are both ready. Okay, Counselor Williams.
Thank you, Councilor Hogan. I've got items 27 through 36. 27 will be held. 28 will be held. I did talk with Vicky, I forget when, Friday afternoon, and they had one conversation about booting. It's going to warrant additional conversation internally before, they bring back some of the conclusions to us. Madam Clerk, 29, are we good with that?
That's ready, right? You're from the conversation you had with Law and all that.
Good afternoon, councilors. Matt OJ, assessment. Yeah, we're eager to move this forward, and I think it's ready.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So what are we doing, 29?
29 can be voted on today.
Okay.
30 will be discussed in executive session. 31 should be okay. 32, we're going to introduce and table. 33, 34 can move. 35 is going to be held.
34 going to be held after the public.
Oh, pardon. Okay, 34 will be held till after the public hearing. 35 will be held. 36 is ready. And then we have item 37, which will be introduced by myself and Councilor Hogan. That's ready to move as well.
So you're holding 35, right?
What did you say about 32 and 33?
What did you say, 31 and 30?
31 is ready. 32, introduced and table. 33, ready. 34, hold.
36 is ready, right?
Correct.
Okay, Counselor Jones-Rouser.
Thank you, Pro Tem. I have items 38 through 46. Items 38, is that?
You said you was going to have a
The
committee
committee
meeting.
meeting, okay, yes. All right, so we're going to hold this for a committee meeting, and then we can figure out our finances as well.
Are we any kind of time constraints at all with
She's
this
gonna hold it,
legislation?
yeah, we're good.
We're good?
As far as I know, yeah, we're good.
Anybody from CD? Are we okay? What kind of,
Why don't you ask them? They haven't gotten in touch with me.
I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a
All right,
committee
39,
Hold it just a minute, let's,
oh,
Michelle Spansky, Deputy Commissioner of Neighborhood Development. We would ask that the council, if at all possible, look to have this finalized no later than the April 28th meeting, only because the program year starts May 1, so we just need that kind of certainty for agencies. So let us know when you'd like to schedule the committee meeting, and we'll
Yeah, I was
make
trying to
happen.
get it before I went out of town, but it
Yeah.
didn't happen, so it'll be.
As long as it's
within
for the next
week.
meeting, then I think we're
Yeah.
good. Thank you.
Okay.
Michelle,
We wouldn't want you to be out of town for the vote, there, Counselor, so.
Michelle, I'll be sending you some of the, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
All right.
39?
39. I was gonna say Mike, is that 39 you? Okay.
So this was an item we spoke about on Wednesday, but this was just specifically looking to correct the legal name of this property. So it's in the Ashley Arms LLC is the name of the Housing Vision subsidiary. So it's just a semantics thing.
Okay, I do have a concern about this property, and so I don't know if you guys have the information or if it's something that Housing Vision would be able to provide, but I'm just more concerned that is the property going to keep its historical
Yes.
components
Yes.
based on SHPO? Because
Correct.
currently, like, they've removed a lot of the exterior of the property. Is it going to be replaced with SHPO guidelines?
Yes,
or-
yeah, it will
okay.
have to comply with all of those
Okay.
regulations.
So no new vinyl siding look. Okay, that's what my concern. Okay,
Thank you.
all right.
So that's ready to go, Counselor?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the agreement with 40. 40.
Councilors, Michael Collins, Commissioner for Neighborhood and Business Development. 40 is simply we're looking to, again, contract.
Oh, no, we're good with that. I'm
Yeah, we're
sorry.
good with that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't look at 40. I looked at it again. Yeah, we're good
Great.
with 40.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. All right, and then Kimon, I wasn't here, so you could bring me up to speed on.
Sure. Good afternoon, Councilors. Kimon Jordan, Director of Housing and Neighborhood Planning. So item 41, we're requesting council to hold. We have had success contacting the family, and they've applied for a tax trust. So I believe we're just waiting for them to set the closing date with the Finance Department. Item 42, we haven't had any additional contact with the property owner. Same for item 43, so we're requesting that you all move those forward. And then we are requesting to hold 44, 45, and 46. All property owners have contacted the Finance Department and have submitted tax trust applications.
Okay. All right, so I am going to just hold 43 so I can make one more attempt to the young man, because I know that his family's there, and we'll move 42 forward. And if there's no, I promise, if there's no contact for this time next week, we can move 43.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
What are you holding? Go through one for me.
So 41 is being held, 42 is ready to go, and the rest, 43, 44, 45, 46 will be held.
Councilor Roser, sorry to do this, just to go back to item 40. Just want some clarification, exactly what services are they providing? Are they doing City Hall, One Park Place, parking garages and all that, or just
Elevators.
what, for everything, or what?
So it's our third-party inspector for elevators and escalators, correct?
Okay, so that's for the parking
Yeah,
garages,
it's a
huh?
specialized work, so we outsource it, just from a quantity and specialty standpoint. This company has been working with us since probably about 7 years now. They were the lowest bidder. It was an RFP process.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Sure.
Commissioner, just in conjunction with Counselor Gathers' question, could just somebody make a call over the school district to see who does their elevators, just to make sure they're, I mean, I know we're not in charge of them, but make sure that they have somebody checking them.
I'll talk to Jake about it, absolutely.
Because years ago, they didn't have anybody.
Yeah, so as you know, but for everybody else here, the school district, from a building standpoint, that's managed by the state rather than local
Right.
code enforcement, yeah. So, yeah, and if you've got a specific concern, happy to talk to you.
Okay, thank you,
All right,
Commissioner.
thanks.
Counselor Williams, supplemental.
Thank you, Councilor Hogan. I have 2 items to be introduced on the waiver agenda. The first is item 47, and that is a contract with the Bonadio Group. This item was presented in the local media over the weekend as an audit of the mayor's budget, and I would like to respectfully push back upon that. What we are looking for is a little bit of help in evaluating the budget. I would characterize this more as a comprehensive budget evaluation. For those of you in the audience, you have to recognize the position that we're in. We get given a 150-page document with $350 million worth of spending, and we have to act on that document within a 4-week period. None of us are CPAs, none of us are professional accountants, and in order to try to save the taxpayers' money and do so in a responsible manner, we felt that we needed a little bit of help from an outside agency.
Be fair.
Yep. And item 48, Commissioner.
That's a big one.
I've got to lead with a question. Sorry. Councilor Williams, your items 35 is being held? Just ask, 'cause this is,
I had a hold on that from our prior study session. I didn't know why.
Yeah.
Do you have any issues?
And
said
this
what?
reminds me of it because
Is this not?
it's rare to have roll amendments held. If we can either talk online or
I'm
talk
fine with
here, I'd love
moving
to.
if-
No, yeah, we want those rolls amended. These were just
Okay.
technical errors, I think.
35, we'll move forward then.
Okay.
Yep, and then 48, you
And then
want
for
to give
48,
us a quick...
this is a time-sensitive request. This bears on the roll that I just signed last week. There was some kind of a communication difficulty between the Board of Assessment Review and Department of Assessment staff. The only difficulty is that if we don't act on this now, the potential grievant wouldn't have a chance to file an Article 7 petition before that deadline. So either we accept the exemption that we think should have been properly granted, or the time runs out of their hourglass.
Thank you.
Thanks
All
all.
set. Joe, do you need us for any of those tax rolls? You guys at all? Do we have to go in executive session for every?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we close out, I just want to put a reminder about the sign installation for the Webster's Pond on the 17th at 12 p.m., 12 noon, and we have to be back here for budget, so we got to get that together. No, the 17th. Thursday.
Okay. Motion to go in executive session. So moved.
Second.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't.